All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are watching Talking Sports with Maurice. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. As you can see, I'm not in the farm den. I will be back in there soon. Where am I at now? I'll give you a hint. I'm at McGillicuddy's, which is my personal bar, and I'm locked and loaded, ready to put on the show. Let's go.
Maurice, covering the league from the west to the east. All the game that he's kicking. Clutch time he ain't missing. Lost again, but you dissing.
All right, once again, I'm coming at you live and direct from McGillicuddy's. This is my bar I've been working on for the last forever, it seems like, but it's nearing completion. It's a little nippy out here. It's about 47 degrees. I was over at the fire pit getting all warmed up, and I am ready to go, especially with this blue moon. And on Thanksgiving, it seems like the Detroit Lions were primed. They were ready to show America what they're all about. The Green Bay Packers said, "Hold on, partner, what kind of cologne you got on?" Everybody know what song I'm referring to. If you don't know, you should know. The Green Bay Packers went into the Motor City and upset the Detroit Lions 29-22. It seemed like this game really could have got out of hand. I don't think this game was even that close. The Detroit Lions now fall to 8-3. The Green Bay Packers improved to 5-6. Now the second of 3 games on Thanksgiving was the Dallas Cowboys. They hosted the Washington Commanders. They had fun with them, 45-10. I'm not really interested in going into this game. It's not like I'm a Cowboy hater. I'm a Cowboy realist. These last couple of weeks don't mean a hill of beans to me. None of the last several weeks, the teams that the Cowboys been facing are nowhere near playoff contention. I'm talking about the Patriots. I'm talking about the Giants. I'm talking about the Washington Commanders. Hot, stewing, steaming garbage. But nevertheless, the Dallas Cowboys, they improved to 8-3. The Washington Commanders now fall to 4-8. In the main event on Thanksgiving, we had the San Francisco 49ers traveling up to Seattle to take on the Seahawks in the battle of the first place in the NFC West. What I wanted to see, I saw, which is the 49ers stomping a mud hole. Okay, the game got interesting for a brief moment. Somebody, I think it was on, I don't know if it was on ESPN or NFL Networks or Fox, they said Brock Purdy as a Jimmy Garoppolo 2.0. Get the shit slapped out of him. I'm not here for the phony talk. A lot of these experts or analysts or former NFL players that, talk about the game, which is all good, because anybody that can talk about a football game are former NFL players. Been there, done that, in the trenches, all good. But I noticed a lot of these guys are just flip-floppers. They ride the 49ers bandwagon. We stumble. They get off the bandwagon. We need to do this to Brock Purdy. You gonna call Brock Purdy a Jimmy Garoppolo 2.0? I'll bust your head with this damn bottle. That throw pretty much was the nail in the coffin to Brandon Ayuk. Went ahead for the goal. Went in for the go-ahead touchdown. Unbelievable. I was sitting in my seat. I was in the farm den. When he made that throw, Jimmy Garoppolo 2.0 by ass. The 49ers improved to 8-3 on the season, beating the Seahawks 31-13. Seahawks, they are still in the mix. They dropped to 6-0. And on Black Friday, we had the Miami Dolphins versus the New York Jets. I keep rubbing my hands because it's a little nippy. Let's go ahead and and continue, and we're gonna talk about the Miami Dolphins versus the New York Jets. We all know that I've been saying it for the last couple of weeks how Zach Wilson is a punk. He shouldn't be starting, and he need to be benched. And he got benched. The outcome was going to be the outcome regardless of the quarterback. Tim Boyle got the start, and he didn't fare any better than Zach Wilson. The Miami Dolphins, they mopped the Jets 34-13, improving now in the season to 8-3. The Jets are now 4-7. And Aaron Rodgers is gonna start practice. Damn it. The Colts, they took care of business over the Buccaneers 27-20. Moxie Mayfield, that's what I call him. Baker Moxie Mayfield. I tell you what, man, he ain't no punk. He ain't no Zach Wilson. Said that before, and we'll say it again. But he did have a costly fumble. They were at midfield looking to go ahead and tie the game up, but the Colts, they caused a turnover. They improved now to 6-5. The Buccaneers now fall to 4-7. Ugh. Well, look at this game. There's really no highlights. It was really nothing special. There was nothing spectacular going on. This is an ugly ass game. This the Giants and Patriots. This is an ugly ass game. The Giants actually won behind the arm. Is it really Danny DeVito's grandson? I gotta do my research on that. If anybody knows if he's related to Danny DeVito, please let me know. The Giants beat the Patriots 10-7. Bailey Zappi, he fell a little short today. The Patriots are now 2-9. The Giants improved to 4-8. Now, with this next team, I've been taking a lot of heat, because I think Kenny Pickett is a solid quarterback. He's not a punk like those other quarterbacks that I've mentioned. I think Kenny Pickett is one of those up-and-coming quarterbacks. If we have to be a little bit patient, then let's go ahead and be patient. They made moves as far as finding an offensive coordinator. They're trying to really, hey, the Steelers are 7-4. Okay, what more do you want? They are taking care of business, and they took care of business last Sunday, beating the Bengals 16-10. The Bengals fall to 5. They're done. The Bengals are done. Mention this in my AFC overview, preview, whatever the hell you want to call it. I'll say if Joe Burrow went down, the Bengals are going down, and that's exactly what's going on. Steelers, they're going to the playoffs, baby. Behind Kenny Pickett and that defense, they're starting to run the ball. Ugh. Well, look at this game. There's really no highlights. It was really nothing special. There was nothing spectacular going on. This is an ugly ass game. This the Giants and Patriots. This is an ugly ass game. The Giants actually won behind the arm. Is it really Danny DeVito's grandson? I gotta do my research on that. If anybody knows if he's related to Danny DeVito, please let me know. The Giants beat the Patriots 10-7. Bailey Zappi, he fell a little short today. The Patriots are now 2-9. The Giants improved to 4-8. Titans beat the Panthers 17-10. This is too far away. Titans beat the Carolina Panthers 17-10. The Panthers fall now to 1-10. The Tennessee disappointing Titans are now 4-7. And in a slobber knocker of a game, you had the Houston Texans with the Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud. Head Coach of the Year, D'Amico Ryans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Duval. This is Jags win 24-21. Jags improved on the season to 8-3. The Houston Texans, who I've been high on, fall to 6-5. But hold on, wait a minute. Take my glasses off. You mean to tell me at this point in time, after 12 weeks in the NFL, we have the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills out of the, when I mean out of the playoffs, out. Currently, who's in the playoff position right now? The Cleveland Browns, who don't even have a quarterback. And the Indianapolis Colts. What the hell? Jaguars are now 8-3. The Houston Texans are fall to 6-5. We have a new NFC South leader, the ATL. Is that how you do it? A-Town down. They beat the New Orleans Saints 24-15, improving now on the season to 5-6. If you want to call that improvement, the New Orleans Saints fall to 5-6. Both teams are 5-6. The Bucks are 4-7. There is a doggone scenario that I seen that the Carolina Panthers, who are 1-10, are not mathematically eliminated because they still have an opportunity to win the NFC South. Hot garbage going on in the NFC South. Hot garbage. The Los Angeles Rams, can you see me? The Los Angeles Rams, they improved to 5-6 on the season, beating the Arizona Cardinals 37-14. The Cardinals fall now to 2-10. Kyler Murray, he coming back and playing good though. They ain't playing good. I had this game circled on my calendar for week 12. I said, this is going to be a slobber knocker right here. This is going to be a slobber knocker. The Dog Pound versus the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos, who once was 1-5, giving up the nappy dugout, which is 70 points, are now 6-5. Are they the hottest team in the NFL? Russell Wilson, since week 7, we're talking about 8 touchdown passes to 0 interceptions. Defense is playing lights out. Lights out. Like I just mentioned, Russell Wilson is taking care of the church's money. They're running the ball. Damn it, when you play sound defense, take the damn ball away. Play. I wouldn't call Russell Wilson a game manager, but he's managing the game well, using his legs, beating the Browns 29-12. I would love to see the Miami Dolphins and the Denver Broncos in a rematch in the wild card. The Browns dropped to 7-4. The Broncos improved to 6-5. And this game was the definition of a slobber knocker. We had a great team versus a good team, and this game did not disappoint. I'm talking about the Buffalo Bills going to the city of brotherly love and putting in work. They had a 10-point lead, but hold on, wait a minute. You got one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. I'm talking about Jalen Hurts. Yes, I said it. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. I give you my top 3 quarterbacks right now off the top of my dome. Pat Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson. What? It seems like it doesn't matter how the Philadelphia Eagles win. The object of the game is to win. They're 10-1. Yeah, they dropped to the Jets. It was ugly. Teams lose. You know, you You had the 49ers losing to the Vikings. You had Dallas losing to the Arizona Cardinals. You had the Eagles losing to the Jets. It happens. But to be 10-1 right now, sitting on top of the NFL, Jalen Hurts is the man. Now, the difference between Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts, because they could be similar, if you will. All right? Got legs, got arms. Jalen Hurts, he done turned the ball over. You know, I get, but look what he did in overtime. The Bills, they kicked the field goal, a 59-yard field goal in the rain. And that's something that the 49ers, Moody, he cannot do that. He cannot do that. Sorry to say. I'm sorry. If this Sunday, Eagles and 49ers, I'm getting a little off script here. 49ers going in Philadelphia trying to kick a 59-yard field goal in the rain. It ain't happening, Captain. It ain't happening. Eagles get the ball back. What did Jalen Hurts do? Screw a field goal. Touchdown. Eagles win. Unbelievable. Game of the week by far. Eagles 37, Buffalo 34. Like I mentioned, Eagles are now 10-1. The disappointing Buffalo Bills are out of the playoffs right now with a record of 6-6. We will definitely have, I predict there will be a coaching change in LA, and it's not Sean McVay. Okay, I'm done with the defensive coordinator / head coach of the Chargers. You're done, Steve. I'd rather have Deuce stay there. Chargers, they are now 4-7 on the season. The Baltimore Ravens improved to 9-3, beating the Chargers 20-10. Let's go. And if you're Brandon Staley to the unemployment line. Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Justin Fields has came back. He's been playing well. Joshua Dobbs. Everybody want to talk about how Brock Purdy was a Cinderella story and all that. No. No. Maybe it was the reason why Joshua Dobbs been playing on so many teams in one calendar year. Call him a loony. He's been on 5 teams. 4 interceptions is unacceptable. I don't care if it was a tip. I don't give a damn. One moment. The Chicago Bears did not score a touchdown. They didn't score a touchdown. I'm watching this game. Vikings, they scored a late touchdown. I'm like, Bears made some plays and moved downfield. And when they got in field goal range, I'm going to be frank and honest. I turned it off. Feeling some type of way, maybe. Turn that shit off. I started playing Madden. Get back to my season. Have my phone. Like, just in case something. No. Bears won 12-10. Improving on the season of 4-6. The Vikings, they're still in the playoffs. Kansas City Chiefs, they went to Las Vegas. They took care of business, beating the Raiders 31-17. I still like what the Raiders are doing. I don't know if they're going to hold on to Antonio Pierce. You know how they do with interim coaches. They're like a substitute teacher. If Harbaugh is available, go get him. Go get him. But if you don't have a bona fide head coach, Harbaugh will come with baggage, but it's good baggage. If you don't find a bona fide coach, stick with Antonio Pierce. Stick with him. Don't do him like Hugh Jackson. Remember in Hugh Jackson, he played when he coached the Raiders. I believe they went 8-8 on the season. He still got fired. This is the year when Al Davis, rest in peace, when he passed away. Hugh Jackson was very emotional. They like, come on, give somebody a chance. Look at Jeff Fisher. That son of a bitch was coaching. That's here nor there. The Kansas City Chiefs improved to 8-3. The Las Vegas Raiders fall to 5-7. Can they get to 500? We'll see. This was fun. I enjoyed this. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, McGillicuddies. If you want to go ahead and come through and sip on something, bring something.